I watched 978 videos on personal finance and how people became successful and became financially free. So pay attention to these 7 things I'm about to go over that may help you in your personal finance journey. Number 1, you don't need to wake up 5 in the morning. The 5 a.m.s may not work for a lot of people because you would have to go to sleep at 9 o'clock at night, maybe earlier than that, to be active by 5 a.m., not getting up at 5 a.m. I think the mentality is if I sleep less, I can get more done is actually the opposite. I try to figure out how many hours I need to sleep. I've tried 5.5, and my sweet spot's 6 hours. So I am good with 6 hours. It may not be good for you. You have to fine tune and figure out what will work for you. And you may not be a morning person. You may be a night owl. So if that helps you any, that you don't need to wake up that 5 a.m. stuff that go, grind, all those things you see on YouTube. Number 2, I'm killing all the theories here. No cold plunges needed. Actually, it made my thyroids worse. Again, I'm not your doctor. I do work in medicine. The cold plunge thing, I get it. You want to do something that's uncomfortable, that's going to translate from physically to mentally, so if you're challenged with something that you're able to handle it. But I did that for almost a year. I did the cold showers. It's brutal. It's mentally draining. It can make your mental toughness stronger, fortify you. In my opinion, you don't really need it. It actually gave me thyroid problems. It kept making my thyroid swollen because it worked extra harder because if you don't know, your thyroid maintains your thermal regulation. If anything, it saves you money on your heating bill. So kudos to people that do that. But I couldn't do it, and it was that messing with my health, so I had to stop. Number 3, working out 7 days a week. I wish I could. I do work. I have family responsibilities. To me, a good week is working out 3 times a week, for a couple of hours. That's good enough for me. I'm reaching that point where I'm at almost nearing the 50 mark. So working out 3 times a week is beneficial for me because it allows me to maintain my current profession and also take care of family responsibilities that I need to take care of during the week. Number 4, it's simpler than you think. Spend less than what you make. So don't spend more than what you make. You want to pay off any credit card debt, anything over 5% to 10%, you want to pay off that debt. I've been paying off my debt. One of my car loans is about 5.99. I mean, it's over the 5% threshold. I am paying for that, and I'm also saving. So you got to work a balance. That's why they call it personal finance. So invest in your future. So it depends on where you work. They may have a 401k, they may have a 403b, but those are provided you by your employer. If you have your own retirement account or IRA, individual retirement account, you can open up with Vanguard or something like that. Then you can kind of put all your pre-tax dollars into there. That way you're saving money for your future self. And then you can dollar cost average. So what's dollar cost average? You're putting the same amount of money over time consistently. You're not going after the hottest stock like NVIDIA, or what's the new one now, American Eagle, where they just signed Sydney Sweeney. They just signed her, and now the stocks are going crazy. So don't hop on those stocks. Just stay consistent. Have a diversified stock portfolio. ETFs, exchange traded funds, any diversified stock that you can just put your money consistently in. You just keep growing over time. It's not a race. It's a marathon, like everybody says. And what I see every day people do. Just pack a lunch. It's not that hard. I mean, you take something from leftovers overnight. Believe me, when you're hungry at work, everything tastes good, especially leftovers. I don't know, this just tastes way better because you're hungry, you rush, you need to eat. But I see people, order food all the time. Coffee is freeware at work. There's the water. You can bring your Awala, you can bring your Hydro Flask, whatever is new. The Stanley Cup. I hate those Stanley Cups. That's so bulky. Anyway. So you can pack all those things yourself. You don't need to buy food. That way it saves you some money. I know there's a book out there. I think I did a video on my other channel about that, The Millionaire Next Door. I'll put a link in the description below for that video. You don't need to not buy lattes, I don't think. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of fun in life. And vacations. For almost a couple of years now, we haven't taken a vacation. If we do go one big one, that's about it. But utilize those free things that are available. A zoo, a museum, a park. Something that you can enjoy with your family without paying any money into it. And then maybe a couple of years when everything's settled, you can take a small vacation and then you can build up from there. But always take care of your finances first. I know there's a video out there by a Wall Street trapper. He talked about, we always give this false sensation of like, we deserve this. Like we worked hard, we deserve it. It goes by on the contrary of feelings. If you feel like you deserved it, you need it, then you're gonna go buy it. Let's say I deserve to have this Louis Vuitton purse. It's $2,000. At the end of the day, it's just a purse. Pretty sure it holds its value, at the end of the day. But if you kind of have that mentality of, oh, I deserve this, then you're going to go down the wrong path. Exclude your feelings and be rational. Still under the same premise as making more, spending less. So start a side hustle, something like making a PDF format for like a schedule, something for school. Let's say you want to pursue nursing or something. How would you look at what a nursing student study schedule looks like? Let's say you want to do it on taxes. Like if you don't check out my website below, I have a free tax outline. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can realize how you figure out how to pay for something and what's left on a balance. It's like a balance sheet, basically. But I don't have that talent, so I did it on a Microwords sheet. I didn't do it in Excel. I'm not even good at Excel. That's another story for another day. But anyway, so you can build those kind of side hustles where you're able to utilize your skills, your experiences, and then sell it online through Etsy or through Skillshare or Teachable or something like that, or Kajabi. So leverage those skills, use those skills to your advantage, and make some extra money. So from here on out, it's going to be focusing on your health, your mental health, your physical health, and your surroundings. So number 5, I wanted to talk about your surroundings. Be careful what you say to yourself. You have to say, I can do it, I will try, I will do my best. Try to stay away from crowds that I don't want to be around, or they're always talking negative, or friends, or even family. Like, I think the hardest part is staying away from family that are always negative, like, oh, there's another bill, or somebody's sick. I mean, I really don't want to hear it. That's the fact of life we go through. We don't need to put ourselves in there if we can help it. So kind of separate yourself, or even avoid it if you can. Not saying you should be antisocial, but it gets to the point where if it's toxic to you and your health, then I would no longer pursue that. So we want to spend our time reading, learning, meditating. I don't know what your religious background is. I actually spiritual, and I'm also religious. Two different things. Religious is my Buddhism. Spiritual is, I believe, in totality of the human spirit. Being kind, being humane. Do unto others as you do unto you. So treat your neighbors how you want to be treated. Treat others how your family wants to be treated. So it's as simple as that. I think in this world there's too much hatred, too much anger, that we don't need that. So just be careful of your surroundings. The way we can do that is either by watching YouTube videos like this. We can read books, we can listen to podcasts, we have Audible. There's so many plethora out there. So utilize this internet age to our advantage rather than our disadvantage, and being locked up looking at 30-second clips and being 3 hours deep into it. But what I do in the morning is when I first wake up, I'm pretty usually up in the morning because I work in healthcare. So the first 15 minutes, I don't look at my phone. 30 minutes, I don't look at my phone. I sit up, I meditate. All it takes, 5-10 minutes before my feet touches the ground. There's a great book out there, The Secret by Rhonda Bryan. Yeah. She talks about, just being grateful, giving gratitude. Like when you wake up in the morning, don't think, oh, it's another day. Just be grateful you're alive, you're awake, nobody's sick, everybody's healthy, you have your loved one next to you. That's all you're going to do. Just be grateful. I learned this from Tony Robbins. I try to drink a glass of water, a full glass. I usually fill up my flask and then let it sit in warm temperature and just guzzle it. I know a lot of people can't do cold temperature, it kind of messes up people's stomach, but try to do that because you're dehydrated from oversleeping. Just water will actually, just wake you up. It's amazing. Just basic thing is water. And number 6, again, just go on the premise of being clean, take care of your body. Basic thing is food and water. So have that natural water, no soda, no coffee in the morning. I usually drink more water in the morning before I actually drink coffee. I am a big coffee guy, but I will drink water way in the beginning of the day. I'll fill my whole system with water before I hit my body with caffeine. And just try to stay healthy and organic. You want to stay clean, eat clean as much as you can. Any kind of meat, fish that has to be wild caught, I try to stay in the wild caught area. And it's more pricey versus the farm raised ones. But do the best you can. Whatever you take into your body, what you're going to feel. So it could be toxins going in. You eat a stressful farm raised animal, you're going to get that stress home in your system. That's what I believe. And lastly, I touched this on it earlier. Just maintain your relationship. How's your relationship with your kids? How's your relationship with your spouse, your loved ones, your partner? If you have a stressful relationship at home, your finances will be in stress and dire straits also. You got to figure it out. Either learn how to communicate, learn how to talk, go to therapy. I know there's apps out there you can utilize to get therapy online. You don't actually have to step in a doctor's office anymore. And then challenge yourself. Go to meetups. Like I know there's a meetup.com, I want to say. There's meetup.com has subgroups that if you're interested in, let's say, real estate. Let's say you're interested in, I don't know, old school cars, like 1960 cars, like a Dodge or something like that. So all these meetups, they have these meetings, and you can just sign up and they just show up. Just get out of your comfort zone, kind of explore your area. Even that, I know VidCon just came by and went. I want to attend that one day for those content creators. That way it gets me in the headspace of, this is the direction I want to be. I want to get away from healthcare. I want to go toward the creator economy way. Put yourself in those environments, and then good things will come. And then keep your dreams and aspirations. Be careful who you tell that to, because they may not feel the same way or see you the same way, what you see in your head. I know Kai Greeno would say, he's a muscle builder. He would say, you have to see it clearly in your own mind before somebody else sees it. And even though they may not see it, as long as you see it clearly, it's your dream, your aspirations to be financially free, then you have to see it, and you have to put yourself in that space first before somebody else could see it. This is all about personal finance. If your personal finance is not right, your health is not right, your health is not right, your personal finance is not right. So it's a whole tranquility of mixing those two, the mind, body, spirit. All right, if you like these kind of videos, we'll talk about personal finance, cost saving, and building a business online, then you came to the right place. Please hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment below, did you like this video? Let me know what you want me to make a video on next. I'll just keep making these videos. This is actually my second channel. When we hit 1,000 subscribers on that, I'll come back to this channel and show you how I did it. If I'm getting a car this year before my son goes to college, we'll go over that, how to purchase a used car, step by step. All right, I'll see you next video. Thanks, guys.